Hey everyone! Today we're diving deep into the wonderful world of linking words and connectors. These little words and phrases might seem insignificant, but they're the glue that holds our sentences and paragraphs together, making our writing and speaking flow smoothly and clearly. Now we're going to categorize these connectors based on their function, like a well-organized library. The first category links two sentences so as to show us the order of events, like a timeline. We have then, afterwards, after, finally, prior to, and before. Then is our trusty friend for showing what happened next. For example, I woke up, then I ate breakfast. Afterwards neatly follows an action. Example, we finished the game, afterwards we went out for pizza. A similar straightforward way to show what happened next implies the use of the word after. Example, after the rain stopped, we went for a walk. We also use finally to mark the end of a series of events. I packed my bag, wrote a note, and finally left the house. To express what happened earlier, on the other hand, we use before. When we use a noun instead of a verb, we use prior to. Compare the sentences, I brushed my teeth before I went to bed, and prior to the meeting we reviewed the agenda. As you can see, before is used with verbs, while prior to requires a noun. We can also connect two sentences to show a relation of cause and effect. In this case, the connectors help us explain why things happen. In this category, the most common linking words are because, since, therefore, or as a consequence, and as a result. Because is our go-to for stating the reason. For example, I stayed home because I was sick. Since also indicates a reason, often a more formal option. I have been studying hard since the exam is tomorrow. Then we have therefore and consequently. These two terms show the result of an action, an example for each. He studied hard, therefore he passed the exam. It rained heavily, as a consequence the streets were flooded. As a result also highlights the outcome. She missed the bus, as a result she was late for work. When our cause is just a noun, we can use due to express the reason for something. The flight was delayed due to bad weather. As you can see, in this case the reason is not explained through a verb, but a noun. There's a third group of connectors that help us see similarities and differences. This group includes words and phrases like similarly, likewise, however, on the other hand, although, and despite. The first one, similarly, points out shared qualities. Cats are playful, similarly dogs are also playful. Likewise is another way to express similarity. I enjoy reading, likewise my sister enjoys reading. However is our champion of contrast. It was a sunny day, however it started to rain in the afternoon. On the other hand, introduces an opposing viewpoint. Some people prefer coffee, on the other hand others prefer tea. Although and even though show a contrast despite a certain condition. Although it was raining, we went for a walk. We can also use though generally at the end of a sentence. I like German. I don't have many chances to speak it though. Despite and in spite of also express contrast. Despite the rain, we went for a walk. Notice that these two, despite and in spite of, are used before nouns. Remember, these connectors are powerful tools. Use them wisely to make your writing clear, concise, and engaging.